not a miner in sight. Hash rate drop low like a stone in the sea. More yields for us, and it's all tax-free. Wires crossed tangled like a hacker's dream. Silence in the server, just a hidden beam. Techno cats in the shadows, they start to conspire. Well, electricity's down, but our profits fire higher. Hashing in the dark, we're running gold. Red Panda's gone down, their empire sold. Every flicker of light is another's gain. Riding the wave of an electric train. Coins in our pockets, each one's a spark. Computing the gains while we meander the dark. Algorithms dance in a silent beat. Every moment offline feels like victory sweet. Electric whispers in a digital void. The muted hum of processors deployed. Panda's offline, but our fortune's bright. The market glows under the starless night. Hashing in the dark, we're running gold. Red Panda's gone down, their empire sold. Every flicker of light is another's gain. Riding the wave of an electric train. Hashing in the dark, we're running gold. Red Panda's gone down, their empire sold. Every flicker of light is another's gain. Riding the wave of an electric train.
Oh, of course, my mic wasn't on. What's up, bros? Welcome to the live stream. Happy Monday? It's Monday, right? Yeah, Monday. Well, markets dumping. Everything dumping. Black Monday. Squirrel Master, that's right. Lukewarm Mining, we're gonna go to work at McDonald's today together. Lukewarm Mining. McDonald's they're not even taking resumes right now. They're already booked. There's too many employees. Hold on, hold on. Chat needs to go. Oh, wait. Off the screen. Is it off the screen? No, there we go. Right there. There we go. Okay. What's up, bros? The Pirate, Slosh Squatch, Death Valley Mining, welcome. Good sir, welcome, bros. Happy Monday. Is it Happy Monday? Sad Monday. Random Miner, Squirrel Master, Enric, The Pirate, Steven Cicero is overqualified for McDonald's. They won't hire him. Top chat. I don't think it matters. I don't even think it changed. Let's see if I top chat to live chat. Yeah, it still looks the same. Yeah, it didn't change. Exit man, what's up? Top chat is best chat. Patrick Murphy, what's up, man? Greetings from Spain. Enric, from Spain. Man, nice. Okay, well, people tuning in, okay, so I lied to you guys. I've lied to you guys. So, the day after April Fools, I actually did turn off. I turned off majority of my GPUs. Not everything. Majority. Okay, so I had to turn them off. I had to turn them off. So I only have one 3070 rig running right now at where I'm at my my basement underneath me. I'm gonna explain why. At my other basement, I've majority turned them off except for my A2000s and another rig here. I don't know what this one is. 38 Ti. The reason why I kept this on is because I'm gonna be taking a few of these GPUs out and using them for something else. But yeah, so I am losing a lot compared to how much I'm earning dollar wise on the coins that I was mining at my electrical cost. So you're probably asking, Red Panda, why aren't you just mining and, you know, continuing to hold? Well, so in my situation, and I had to really, you know, look at all my finances. I had to look at everything. Squirrel Master, I just say run what you need to keep your electric rate. Squirrel Master, exactly. So at my house right now, not this farm. This farm already has 8 cents no matter what. Even if I turn off everything, I'll still have 8 cents. But at this farm where I live right now, I need to keep up the electrical demand. But I've already done that pretty much with majority of my ASICs that are kind of on. But yeah. So my 3070s, yeah, I'm not breaking even anymore, and I'm not willing to pay out of pocket anymore to hold the coins, because here's what's happened. In my financial situation, so I calculated I maybe have I could realistically pay out of pocket for my electrical bill for 4 more months. Okay, about 7,000-8,000. Do I? So here's the thing. So in my situation, in my financial situation right now, income generation is pretty much, you know, it's dropped, right? It's non-existent pretty much. So do I continue to pay out of pocket for the next 4 months, mine and hold, or do I just stop mining? I have been mining and holding for probably the past 4 years, majority of my holdings. I actually did a Twitter post. Here, hold on. Let me get that out. I love this. This is the best meme ever. I love this one. This is so good. This is so good. I love it. I love this one. Okay, here we go. I did a post. Okay, I did a post on X yesterday. People say, have at least 10% of crypto in your portfolio. I bet most of you thought I had everything in crypto. I thought so too at one point. But then I thought so too at one point. But then I calculated all my assets and checked. Looks like I need to acquire 7% more. Kind of joking there. I don't have, well, not really. I don't have any stocks yet. Waiting for Nancy Pelosi, Warren Buffett buy-in. Real estate has honestly been quite stress-free for me and stable for me. I haven't had any bad tenants, or I've always paid on time. Not many renovations, but a few clients changes. Crypto and mining have been a lot of work and stress, to say the least. How about you guys? So here's my like, I kind of like calculated all my assets, including real estate, and it's just like, okay, I thought I was like 20 or 30% crypto, but no, I'm actually holding my holdings right now compared to relative to my everything else. It's only 3.65%. Now, this is with all my crypto like that has depreciated. Like some cryptos that I've been holding have depreciated like 99%. Okay, like I don't even I have coins that I've mined that are pretty much worth nothing now. I mean, it's the perfect timing that I'm doing this. So realistically, this pie chart should have been like 10-15% when, you know, when the coins are much higher. And then in the bull run times, or, you know, when Caspa goes higher, hopefully, and then this should be like 40%. But right now it's down. It's everything. Let's see. Does CoinGecko do a year? No, it doesn't. Anyway, 75% down. Novo, everything. LAO down 68%. Past 60 days. Bitcoin Gold, you know, just everything. Everything is down more than whatever. So right now my cash holding 2.09%. I have enough for important bills for this year, and then I said about 4 months for electric for across the board if I mine and held. And this assumes that I don't make any money now. Okay, this assumes that I don't make any extra money this year, like from YouTube, from Amazon, from sponsors. This pretty much means this means what I have now is for this year. So I'm not equating the money that I'm making going forward. Okay, so am I willing to risk? Sure. Okay, let's do a poll. So would you continue to mine and hold for the next 6 months? Yes. No. Start a poll. All right, let's see. See what you guys think. Power off. Yep. Yeah, so I thought this would be an interesting topic because I'm in the situation as well. Like, you know, I can't just continue to risk paying more out of pocket while I'm getting much less of the dollar value of the coin. Granted, there are some tax things that I could, you know, like, it's basically the cost basis of the coin is much lower, which is nice. But then I have to wait for future price appreciation. You know, and when is that going to happen, right? It's like, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when. So am I willing to pay out of pocket for the next 4 months, you know, $7,000-8,000 US on electric, while I can hold all the yields for the next 4 months? Is crypto going to go up in the next 4 months? Right? Is crypto going to go up in the next 4 months? Okay, so look at this. So would you continue to mine and hold for the next 4 to 6 months? 62% of you say yes. All right, you guys are just trolling. You guys are just trolling me. You guys are trolling me hard. You guys are trolling me super hard. Death Valley Mining. If you haven't been mining the last several years accumulating, I would say yes. But since you have bags of everything you want, the risk to continue isn't worth it. Hold what you got. Exactly. Death Valley Mining. That's exactly what I'm getting at. Over the past like four years, man, I've accumulated like so many coins, but majority of them have gone down more than 50 to 90%. So at this point, there's no point in me I'm now no longer breaking even on my GPUs. It's actually losing money now. I'm paying more on electric than I'm actually mining at my 7.4 cents US. 7.4 cents USD, okay? So that's absolutely, you know, how the market has played out. It's brutal, right? It's bad. So what I'm thinking, I'm willing to now hold that cash for the next 4 months. I would rather hold off. I'm gonna rather hold off I'm gonna just turn everything off. Not everything, okay? Greater Good Mining, if you shut off, don't you lose your commercial power rate? Yes, so Greater Good Mining, I still have all my big boy ASICs on. That's getting me at my 35,000 kilowatt hours, 35 kilowatt per hour demand that I need to hit. I just need to hit minimum 35,000 watts usage. Okay, so yeah. Even at 7.4 cents, you know, it's bad. It's hilarious to think. Even at my low electrical rate, it's that bad, you know? It's actually insane. It's actually insane. So, Swamp 7, shut off and sell me your GPUs. Hell no, I'm keeping everything. Hell no. I'm keeping everything. Actually, I want to acquire more GPUs. I want to acquire more. Okay? I hope that prices of GPUs come down even more. Not gaming GPUs. I'm talking about mining specific GPUs. 178Xs, CMP 10210s maybe if there's any left. Maybe MI50s, you know, just BC 160s. You know, those types of GPUs. If there's a good deal on those, I wanna pounce on that. Death Valley Mining says spend the extra money saved on electric on hardware. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Death Valley Mining. So instead of, you know, like I said, I've mined enough. I have mined and accumulated enough. I know it, but though it looks like my crypto holding portfolio relative to everything else that I have is quite small. It wasn't small maybe like a year or two ago. Okay, this is more so maybe like 20 or 30 or 50%. But now majority of the coins that I've mined and held have gone down like 50 to 90%. So it's funny that it's like 3.65% of my actual like, dude, I have a lot of hardware. I don't even think I calculated that correctly. I think I have like, it's more like 10 or 20%. 20%. Yeah, but yeah, I don't want to risk. See, 60% of you would continue to mine and hold for the next 4 to 6 months. Are you guys realize, like, in my situation, I should have said in my situation, not in your situation. Everyone's situation is different. Okay, my risk assessment right now is, you know, the cash reserves that I have. Okay, it's like the income generation right now is extremely low. So to pay out of pocket for the next 4 to 6 months, in my situation, you know, I'm paying, you know, pretty much 7,000 to 8,000 US a month. Okay, it's a lot, right? It's a lot. Now I would love to continue, you know, to mine and hold, but you know, that amount of electric, it's becoming a lot more riskier. Okay. Death Valley Mine says the risk to reward has shifted towards risk. Yes. extreme risk. Yes. But you know, so majority of my ASIC miners now, I'm basically going into USDT. Okay, I've been using via BTC and converting. It's just automatically converting whatever I'm mining on those ASICs into USDT. I've been doing that for the past 3 months now, and so far it's turned out to be a good play because, especially with Doge, I knew that the writing was on the wall, and I made videos about this the past couple months. You know, with the L9 especially, I said because Doge hit up 44 cents, and when I got that L9 back in November, I was like, you know, Doge has already, when Doge moons up like this, it's not, how much longer is it going to sustain? And in previous history, when Doge or any other coin really goes up this high, it doesn't sustain that much. So that Dogecoin miner has been going into USDT full time since November of 2024, and so far that has been the best play so far. The Doge, if I mined and held Dogecoin, it would be, which I've already done a video about this. The value of Dogecoin is now 14 cents, so it's gone down more than half, right? So it's yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. So, Yeti, we should have a talk once you're available. I'll make an introduction to some of my connections. Yeti. Yeti, how do I... Where do I sign up? Am I allowed to say this out loud? Am I allowed to say this out loud? I don't think I should say it. No, I'm not going to say it. But sign me up. Sign me up. Bodie McBoatface, if you believe alt season will happen, why would you not continue to mine altcoins? Bodie McBoatface, I think you just missed the point. I have 4 months left of cash to pay out of pocket for my electrical bill. I don't think... Would you, within those 4 months, would you risk betting on that altcoin season is going to come? I hope it comes. I hope it comes. But like I said, I've already been mining and holding and paying out of pocket majority of my stuff for the past like 4 years. So would I risk it even further to mine and hold for the next 4 months for the cash reserve that I have for my electrical bill? See, it's come to that point because what's happened is, and I think Death Valley Mining just touched on it, no alts have hit new high this cycle, which is why we need to assume it's not over. However, if it's over, that's not good for crypto since no alts have set a new all-time high. Yeah, so proof of work GPU mineable coins, like there's been some coins over the past couple of years where they've gone up, but they haven't really gone up. You know what I mean? So we've been wiped out. The altcoin market has been wiped out. Like we went from 2 trillion just a couple months ago from December down to 1 trillion. We're now down to $1 trillion altcoin market cap. Red Panda's third leg. Thank you for the $2. Well, you can sail your fourth leg, maybe.
Third leg donated $2. True super chat. Well, you can sail your fourth leg, maybe.
Schneids, what's up, sir? You gotta feed the fam, man. Also, some project may come on that you'll get excited for and want to capitalize on. Yeah, so just for people just tuning in, okay? Just talking about in my situation right now. So I have the important cash reserve for important stuff for a year, and then I have about 4 months left for if I want to mine and hold everything. And that's assuming I pay around $7,000 to $8,000 every month on electric, okay? That doesn't include me making more money as of now from now until future. It doesn't include my income from my YouTube or sponsors. I'm not equating any of that. So I'm managing my risk right now. Just, you know, what if we are gonna go lower? What if we're gonna have this lull for longer than 4 to 6 months, right? That if I was to mine and hold with the cash reserve I have for electric, do I really want to mine and hold for the next 4 to 6 months if the market even doesn't rebound? Okay, I'm not saying it's not going to, but would I risk that, right? I gotta look at how much I have, like, you know, and do I want to risk that? Death Valley Mining, 3 to 4 months of funds for electric. Rough calculations say 20 for 30K would buy a lot of 178X. And yes, that's right, Death Valley Mining. That is exactly what I want to do. Okay, so instead of mining and losing with my freaking 7.4 cents cheap electric with GPU mining, I would rather buy hardware with it. Okay, so here's my plan, and I don't know if it's gonna work out or not. But if prices of the 178X can come down to at least 250, I would consider buying like 10,000 worth, like a month and a half worth of electric. That is what I want to do. Okay. So instead of mining, I would rather, and where we are in the state of the market currently, it's either I put money into the coin, because I would definitely get a lot more, and I rarely say that, but at this point, the value of the coins, you would never mind the amount that you would ever get back versus buying the coin, because yeah, a lot of these, oh man, like we saw Flux down at like, what's Flux? Flux is down at 20 cents, 19. Dude, Flux is at the lowest it has ever been since, not even in 2023. It is lowest than like back in 2021. And here's the thing. People talk about DCAing, and not financial advice. DCAing in is always great, but it's like, I don't know if I want to, it's, what's that term? Catch a falling knife. Is the market going to go down further? It's like, it's already been on a downward trend. Do I want to DCA in when it's, continuing to go down? I mean, you can never time the market, of course, but that's the whole point of, dollar cost averaging. I get it. But it's like, I'm willing to wait out a little bit more, but is that getting greedy? Yeah, I'm getting greedy. Bodie McBoatface, $2, touche. Good luck, bro. Only time will tell. Yeah, time will tell, bro. Time will tell. Like I said,
good luck, bro.
Like I said, the holdings that I have, which it's funny, it's not worth 10% or more anymore. It used to be, I swear, like my holdings in my portfolio was maybe more worth relative to all my other assets. It was like 15, 20% at one point. And now that the market has gone down so much, my portfolio is down like 60 to 90% on a lot of coins. So it's really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. Actually, if I calculated, here's another sad metric. I think I've spent more on electricity over the past 3 to 4 years, and the value of my crypto holdings is now worth much less than the actual electric that I've paid over the past 4 years to my crypto holdings, what it is now. Is that sad? Is that really sad to say? Is that really, it's like, it's come full circle. Basically, I've now, because where the market is, where the coin prices are now, the value of my bags is worth now much less than what I paid on electric over the past 3 to 4 years. Love it. Yeti, what'd you say? What did you say, Yeti? I said RPM my power rate I'm getting. Yeti, 3 weeks. Yeti. Yeti. Is this for ASICs or for GPUs? Is this ASICs or GPUs? Yeti, for hosting. Patrick Murphy, Red Panda, why don't you list the YouTube channel on that sheet? Patrick Murphy, I don't even know. My channel has no value. Really, I don't think nobody's gonna buy my channel. I didn't put that. I'm talking about like liquid. What I could sell right now, in terms of cash, assets, like cash. My real estate stuff has been, I've been in real estate for the past like 14 years. So that's done well for me. And I'm never getting out of real estate. Like real estate has always been, solid. Yeti, I'm working on them giving me enough room for both. Oh, wow. Yeti, sounds good. But so it's either I shut down all my GPUs and then wait for times to get better or worse to buy more GPUs, or I buy cryptos. I kind of want to buy crypto, but I also want to buy more. I want to buy 178Xs if they come down. So I think that's my plan for the next for the money that I have saved up. That doesn't include any money that I'm gonna make going forward. But that's just risking. I'm just looking at my situation right now. How much cash reserve that I have? What kind of play? What kind of play do I want to make right now? Well, what's gonna be the play? Because at 7 cents, 3070 really isn't. I mean, if I was mining Quai, yeah, no, I would be losing. Oh, look at that. Did A Eternity just go up out of nowhere? Let's see. A Eternity. A Eternity. A Eternity just went up in profitability. Why? What happened? Nothing. Okay, let's go to mining pool stats. It's like a lot of hash rate's probably gonna turn off for sure. Okay, yeah, difficulty is going down. Yeah, I can see that. Okay. And let's see. Chump Change Law, no, in Las Vegas. I've been there for Chump Change. What's up, man? You forgot to add bathwater, blood, and semen. Smoky Day. Slosh Squatch, Red Panda Slumlord. Yeah. When Red Panda IPO? Yeah, definitely not. You're not selling fee picks anymore? No. Yeti, right now I got room for around 100 GPUs, but I want to get myself enough space for 500, 1000 GPUs. Oh my god. Yeti. Jesus, man. Get me in there. Get me in there. Get me in there, Yeti. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna end this poll. So after what I just explained, I'm gonna do another poll. I'm gonna redo the poll now, so everyone understands. In my situation, in my financial situation, would you continue to mine and hold for the next 4 or 6 months? Yes. No. Buy GPUs or coins. Okay. Start poll. All right. Let's see what you guys say. Drinking my coffee. Can be. This is not financial advice. I don't know what's gonna play out. Okay, I'm just risk assessing right now. This is the reality of, I think, everybody, and I'm being completely honest about it. This is what everyone's going through, to be honest. You think just because I'm the content creator and you guys think it's all glitz and glamour over here, it's not. Okay, it's not all glitz and glamour with me. All right, I could easily sell out and get coin sponsorships, exchange sponsorships, and just be okay, be living off money that way. I don't, but you guys know me. I don't do exchanges. I don't do coin projects. I don't do DeFi. I don't do NFTs. I don't do meme coin stuff, right? I don't do any of that kind of stuff. So I am in the situation of majority of you guys as well, like a regular home miner. And I'm in that mindset now of, okay, market's tanking. Is it going to sustain? Is it going to go back up soon? Are we, am I going to DCA in? Is it like a falling knife right now? Do I want to DCA in while it's falling? I mean, it's been going down a lot. I mean, though, okay, we got stocks rebounding a little bit. Nvidia, Amazon, Alphabet, Meta is up a little bit today. So if that's an indicator which we saw Bitcoin legs about a couple days with the stock market. So I bet you anything, if stocks are rebounding here a little bit, dude, Broadcom. Bitcoin may rebound here, but you know, who knows? Who knows? Who the hell knows? Veteran Miner, what's up, man? We all want to be like you. You're the best. Veteran Miner. I'm not the best, man. No. Gaming Smoky Dan, when Raid Shadow Legends ads? I tried to get a Raid Shadow Legends ad, but they wanted like a minute 30 ad. I was gonna do it, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure like everyone already knows about this game. Why do you guys need it any more advertising? It doesn't make any sense. Steven Cicero, RedPandaMining, with all due respect, you have a lot of unused stuff around. Sell it to recoup soul money. So Steven, I don't want to sell any of my stuff because I want to continue hoarding hardware that, you know, because when time rolls around, when, you know, when the markets come back, you know, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when the markets will come back, I will be ready. Okay. That's why I'm not selling my GPUs. I will sell ASICs. Okay. Granted, I will sell I mean, hell, ASICs aren't even, dude, speaking of ASICs, holy crap. Let's see, at 10 cent kilowatt hour. Sure. I know that. Okay. Let me just do it at my my electrical rate. Nobody really has 7 cents here, but L9 is now making $8, which is still okay. It's still okay, but AE Box Pro, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. This now went from $15 a day down to $3 a day. I knew this would happen. Look at this. I knew this was happening. Not even a freaking month, man. This thing went from 15 bucks a day, March. Here we are in April. A month later, this goes down to $4 a day. I called it. Did I not call this? I totally called this. I called this in my videos. And all of my AE box videos. $19, $20 a day, March 4th. A month later, this thing is now making $4. I called it. I totally called it. Not even a month, man. Yeah, within a month it drops like 15 bucks in profitability. I totally called that. You can't even give up on Polaris cards. As a pirate, yes, I still have a bunch. Squirrel Master, trade in those Polaris cards for 178Xs with BitPro. Squirrel Master, that's actually a good call. That's actually a good call. I have 5700 XTs that I might want to trade as well. Ninja Kid, RedPandaMining, this bear market more difficult for you than the last one? Isn't it meant to get easier with accumulated assets over time? Well, Ninja Kid, I think what's happened, and this is not to knock, I mean, this is the crux, the double-edged sword of crypto mining. You know, as more and more people have gotten in, the opportunity to get in, as you get in further and further, there's always the next guy that's going to do better than you. There's always the next guy that's going to find much cheaper electric. There's always the next guy that's going to have the place, the infrastructure, the land, you know, to do it and have really cheap electric. And then they're able to scale and make money out of doing it. So I think that in my situation, you know, I've been sub 7 to 10 cents over the past. I just got my 7.4 cents like last year, mid last year. So before that, I was at like 10 to 11 cents USD. So I've been generally okay, but overall my holdings, my altcoin holdings have not performed enough for me to want to sell them. Does that make sense? So I'm still holding on. I'm still holding on to everything that I am mining, right? But was I willing to sell my bags at certain prices? No, because we haven't seen a lot of those coins go up. Will they go up? I don't know. Well, it looks like it feels like it's over, but that's what I've been, the whole thought process of it, accumulating is waiting for better times, right? Better times in the market. And I truly feel that it's going to come. That day is going to come. I just don't know when. Right? I think a lot of people are now correlating, since Trump is doing all these tariff things, he's trying to, cause chaos, and he's trying to cause a lot of people to sell. And so this is creating the economy to go down in the gutter. People are being laid off, left, right, and center. Cost of living's high. So he wants the interest rates. He wants the interest rates to drop. I think Jerome Powell hasn't been doing that, right? And so it's like, okay, things are hurting, but when are the interest rates going to keep dropping? And then when is the money printer going to go burr? When are the times going to get better, right? It's when is that going to happen? So that's I think that's the whole thing. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's and then Trump's gonna refinance the US debt at a much lower interest rate. I think that's the whole idea. I don't know. Alter component, now is the time to buy miners. No. Alter component, I haven't seen ASICs come down in price. I hope ASIC prices can come down further, because they're not. I haven't even checked. I haven't even. To be honest, at my electrical right now, I've been just focusing on like small little miners now, because like that's really the only things that I can actually manage, in terms of my risk. Big boy ASIC mining, it's getting close to, even that's becoming unprofitable for me. Like my E11 is probably really not making anything right now. E11. Okay, it's making a couple bucks. Okay, so it's still okay. I have an S21 XP in my basement. That's making like $4. That's not bad. Everything else, yeah, it's Bombax E100 $1.65. I mean, this is my L9, which is hosted, $8. I mean, this stuff is not making as much as it was before, obviously. What else do I have? L7. I have an L7 still doing okay. What else do I have? I still have S19K Pros. I have a bunch of these. These are making like breaking even pretty much at 7 cents now. Alter component nailed it, Dan. Where's Smokey Dan? Sell under the name and listed as touched by RPM himself. Yusuf puts RedPandaMining Octo servers have dropped $200. Where? PCSP? PCSP server. Let's see. Crypto mining gear. $200. Nah, these have always been. These are the ones without the GPUs. Yeah, that's always been $200. Yeah. Second TL, what's up, man? Second TL. Let's see, what else are you guys talking about? That's what I think. Squirrel Master, that's what I think the plan is. Yeah. Okay, let me end the poll here. Okay, my financial situation, would you guys continue to mine and hold for the next 4-6 months? 36% of you say yes. 63% of you say no. So buy GPUs or coins. All right. Well, I've already mentally have gotten into that now. So what to end off, what I'm looking for now is cheaper GPUs, cheaper 178Xs, like the crypto mining GPUs. I'm not talking about gaming GPUs. I'm looking for the memory hardened where's my Google sheet? That doesn't even come up. Anyway, I'm looking for the memory hardened algo GPUs. efficient GPUs. Desert Miner, I'm surprised the S19K Pro is break even. I thought it would be losing a few bucks a day. So yeah, Desert Miner. So Bitcoin network hash rate. So I think people with the older inefficient hardware like S19Js, S19J Pros, S19 models, I think the hash rate, I mean, it hasn't really dropped. Granted, it's probably going to keep rising because a lot of newer entities are getting megawatts upon megawatts of miners and power and infrastructure. So I wonder what's it going to take that, you know, for the people that have a lot of the older inefficient hardware to turn off. So I mean, the S21s, like anything under 20 joules per terahash didn't really come out until 2024. So realistically, maybe we have about 500 exahash worth of S19Js, you know, older inefficient Watts miners. Anything under here, where's that hash rate index? Hash rate index had a very great chart that showed that hash rate index. So 20 joules per terahash miners. Oops, that's not it. Here it is. Hash rate index. Okay. Really great site. ASIC data. All right. Break even efficiency. No, not that. Release history. Okay. So the first under 20 joules per terahash. Let me just minus out all of this. The first under 21 joules per terahash. Oh no, that came out in, oh, I was wrong. This came out in when? 2023. Oh, July 31st, 2023. Okay, so July 1st, 2023 was the first. What's this one? KA3. Oh, that's the Cadena. Okay, I'm not talking about Cadena. We're talking about the S21 series. So the S21 series came out in where is my chart here? Where's my chart? S21 was mid 2023. So even further than that, yeah, I bet, and maybe they were pre-mining on them, or big entities got them a lot earlier than some people. So I'm gonna say, yeah, no, the hash rate dropped. Oh, that's when Bitmain was pre-mining with these S21s, and then boom, it dropped down all the way down. This is when they were announced or released. Then they shipped them out, and then they turned back on. Yeah, 650 exahash down to 561. Yeah, so I'm gonna say we got like 550 petahash. Sorry, we have over 550 exahash of ASIC miners, of Bitcoin miners that are 21 joules per terahash and above. So think about all of these. Think about all these miners. You know, the S19s, S19Js, M30S pluses, M30S, S19J Pro. You know, all these miners. Like, what is an S19J Pro making right now? Let's see. Where is mining now? Why don't I have this site up? Okay, it's gone. Miningnow.com. Mining now. S19J. Dude, S19Js. You know, if we have 500 exahash of, you know, all those models of 21 joules per terahash and above. I mean, at my electrical rate here, an S19J Pro is losing a buck a day. So think about all those guys that have like 4 cents, you know, industrial. Okay, they're still okay. Even at 4 cents, an S19J Pro, 100 terahash, 104, infamous 104 terahash model, they still make a $1.29. A buck. I mean, yeah, that's so they were making money when they were over, you know, when Bitcoin was like 80, you know, 90K at, you know, the past couple months. So to see Bitcoin at 79K, I mean, okay, that makes sense. A lot of bigger entities out there that have cheaper electric, they're still running these. I mean, even at 2 cents, you know, double that. They're making $2 a day. Okay, all right. So what's it gonna take? What's it gonna take for if Bitcoin goes to like 50K? Then these things would be unprofitable, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's probably gonna stay on for a while. That's probably gonna stay on for a while. Interesting. Very interesting to think about how much. So a lot of new hardware, S21 Plus and stuff. These are probably all the new models that are, you know, we probably have 500 exahash or 300, 400 exahash of newer 20 joules per terahash and below efficiency. Yeah, that have come out over the past 2 years. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Interesting. Interesting. Alrighty, guys. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Yeah. So, yeah, I turned off majority of my GPUs. I actually did it. Granted, I do have some that are still on, but not majority of them are off. So, end of an era. It's, yeah. I'm not selling my GPUs. I'm gonna be holding them till better times. And but to keep my commercial rate up, I still have majority of my other ASICs on to keep up with that 35,000 watts. So those are still profitable. So yeah. So what about you guys? What about you guys? What about you? What in your situation? What's happening right now? Mad Fad Baby. April Fools ended up not being a joke. Yeah, that's right. Mad Fad Baby. That's right. That's right. Yusuf puts, your electric rate might rise. No, it's actually going down this year. And then next year it's going to go up. Free power Zeno solo. Yusuf puts, you have free power? Well, anyone with free power is winning, so Joker Miner, you still want 3070s, 3060s? Joker Miner? No. Jarrett is RVing. Jarrett, what's up, man? I'm stacking Octominers and BC160s while mining Meowcoin. Jarrett, bro, yes, BC160s. If I can get more of those, I am down. I wanna get more of those, 100%. What else? What else? Yeah, buying some of these coins though, it's definitely an opportunity, definitely enticing. I've some of these coins have really hit the bottom. I don't know if it's actually the actual bottom for most of them, but like, damn, man, like you could probably, if the market rebounds, I mean, you can make a quick little buck. Not financial advice, but like Raven coin, man, Raven coin is hitting its previous low back in October 18th, 2020. Dude, or even lower than that. Oh my gosh, Raven coin has gotten even lower than that. Yeah, there might be some generational buys right now, I think, for a lot of these altcoins and cryptos. Yeah, some of these coins are looking like some great buy. I don't know. I should put like 10 grand into buying coins instead of hardware. just buy a bunch of, dude, Kaspa, man. Kaspa has relatively been decent. It's been okay. Kaspa's just holding the line. I don't know. It's right there. Kaspa's right there. Kaspa is right there. Carlson, KLS. Yeah, I don't think so. Rude puts, your Caspa bag is full. It is. I'm done. That's it. That's all I wanna. That's all I want to risk. I've bought Caspa at like 13 cents, and then I bought Caspa at like 5 or 6 like a week or two ago. I'm done. I'm done now. Bryant Douglas, I shut down one of my 2 farms and consolidated most of my efficient rigs, 3950Xs and 5950Xs, with mostly 3070s and some 3060 Ti's, mining Warthog at home farm. I'm basically breaking even, but I'm holding. Bryant, Warthog, nice, man. That's kind of what I've been looking into. Warthog has definitely gone down back to its, yeah, looking prime. It's looking prime. Who knows though? Who knows? I'm glad I saw Cast when I did. Squirrel Master. Yeah, some people sold at 20. I sold a little bit. I sold a little bit at 20 cents. I think at 24 at the peak. I was like, man, this is high. This is real high. Sold some, not everything. BTC is greater than altcoins. Joker Miner, I mean, over the past couple years, I mean, if you've been getting in Bitcoin dominance, yeah, Bitcoin dominance for Bitcoin is obviously really high right now. But at any point, you know, when is that gonna flip? When is that gonna flip? End of this year? Next couple months? Who knows? Who knows? Where is the BTC dominance chart? Bitcoin dominance is at 62%, man. Damn. Altcoins have been wrecked. Extremely wrecked. But see, this is where I'm, you know, how long does it take for altcoins to stay at these lows? You know, I know we've just gotten down. Like, is realistically, are altcoins gonna just jump tomorrow? No, I don't think so. So this is like my thought process of, is it, you know, DCAing right now into these altcoins? I mean, they look like great prices, but if they go down further, sure. You know, we'll see. We shall see. It's you know, could be a couple months of down, could be next week we could just jump. That'd be nice. But just judging by history, I mean, how many days, how many weeks, how many months does it take for the altcoins to stay down these lows? You know, Bitcoin dominance was at 60%. That lasted it over a year, right? I guess that was essentially a bear market. Are we going into this bear market right now, waiting for interest rates to drop? You know, could that be 6 months, a year? I don't know. You know, similar. I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. Right now, my risk management right now is to hold on to my cash and wait for the opportunity to really buy into something. Because mining at my electrical rate, even though I have 7.4 cents, my 3070s were losing. So I just, yeah, unzealous, that is. So that's looking, yeah. Bitcoin's rising though. There we go, 79,000. Nemesis, RedPandaMining, I told you the 80% pullback was coming. We are 20% in, bro. Nemesis, you think we're gonna go down another 60%? Dude, if Bitcoin goes to 25k, could you imagine Bitcoin goes to 25k? Dude, if you think you think we're gonna go down to like 25k, dude, if that, I don't think that'll happen, bro. I don't think that's gonna happen. If that happens, dude, the reckoning is gonna be actually, come to think of it, that might happen. actually. That Nem, you've been right before. You've been right before. You know what, dude? If Bitcoin goes to 25 or 30K, dude, could you imagine the reckoning that's gonna happen on that? Dude, S19J Pros would be $1. That would be amazing, like $50. S21 Pros are gonna be like $1,000. Dude, I'm buying 100 of those. I'm buying a whole bunch of those. If Bitcoin can go down to 50, 40K and 25K, dude, do you guys realize? See, that's why I'm like holding on to cash right now, because if that's the case, if Bitcoin's gonna go down even further than that, dude, that would be insanity. Nemesis, bro, if you 80%, dude, that would be utterly insane. Chump change. If so, I'm all in. Sell the kids. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'd buy more M60Ss. Forrest, granted, I only have one, but my M60S died after about a year. I had to go get it fixed. Thanks to Mining King and Terra Hosting for fixing it. Yeah, well, we're jumping up. I think it's going with stocks, kind of ish. Stocks are pumping. Facebook is pumping today. Amazon's up 3% today. Nvidia is up for almost 5% today. Could that be the bounce? Could that be the generational buy people are buying in right now? That could be the bottom. Is that it? Or are we gonna go up a little bit and then tank back down? What will you make, Little Time Mining, what will you make when miners aren't profitable? Everyone needs to learn how to trade. Little Time Mining, see, exactly. So that's my risk, my risk management right now, because my income generation isn't going to be that much anymore, right? YouTube's not making anything. That's why I'm, just holding on to my cash right now. And that's why I've turned off my rigs, because I'm also spending more on electric than I am with my GPUs, than my GPUs are earning. So I have to, like I said in the beginning, right? In my financial situation, I have to, and this is not new, right? Everyone else is in the same situation. Am I willing to pay out of pocket to further, accumulate? But if the markets keep going down and I keep on holding and I got no more cash and I have no more income generation over the next, 4 to 6 months, then it's over, right? I gotta go start working Uber and McDonald's. So, or sell a place. I don't want to do that. Nem, there is nothing that is holding BTC price up right now. RedPandaMining. 25K is the real support line right now. Oh, dude. Nem, you're spreading FUD, man. You're spreading fear. I love it. Extreme fear and greed index at the lowest it's ever been since this doesn't even go back to, is there a chart that shows fear and greed index like past 5 years? Let me search fear and greed index. Alternative.me. Is this a site? Is this the site? Here we go. Max. Okay, here we go. All right, extreme fear. All right, well, I mean, in theory, this should be the bottom. This extreme fear has got to be the bottom. Like, I mean, every time, extreme fear has gotten this low, that's the time to get in and wait for better times. Or it could be, top and then bought it. Who knows? I don't know. 16k BTC is fresh in my mind. Jarrett RVing, dude. BTC, dude. When Bitcoin was 16k, dude, that was absolutely insane. Generational buy right there. I remember when DJ bought his Bitcoin, I think at 20k or 25k. I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, that was a good play from him. Smokey Dan, times are getting tough. Time to pull out the roller decks and hit up those who owe you money. Smokey Dan. Yeah, it's probably a good time I call in all my affiliates. Yeah, chump change. It was 10 last month. Yeah, the fear and greed index was super low. Next cycle, I'm buying all the silver I can gather. Silver, eh? I don't have any metal. I've never gotten into gold. I've never gotten into silver. I don't know much. I don't have any investment in any of that stuff. Like, I don't really know much about it other than it's like, it's been a safe play for the boomer generation. Drink my coffee. Okay. Man, you guys really think we're gonna go down to 25k Bitcoin? Absolutely insane. Absolutely insanity. I really don't think we're gonna go that low. That would be, man. Dude. Is that much money? There's no way. That's like $1 trillion, man. No, that's more than that. Yeah, that's like $1 trillion. 25k Bitcoin. Yeah, just look, eyeing this. This would be like, Bitcoin would be $500 million, $500 billion. Bitcoin would be $500 billion. You guys think that's them? You guys think that it's gonna go that low? You think that much money is gonna be wiped out? Dude, that is absolutely insanity. No way under 50. Calling my shot at 47 Alta component. Okay, 47. So that would be about, yeah, Bitcoin would be about what, $1 trillion market cap ish. 25 BTC only happens if Michael Saylor sells. Custom computing. What's up, man? Yeah, I don't think Michael Saylor is ever gonna sell. $15k BTC. Here we go. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get 15k BTC. There's no way. Bitcoin just goes up. It just goes straight up. Always continually up. With all, even with pro crypto president, all that kind of stuff, you guys really think we're gonna go that low? I just don't see it. I don't know. I just don't. Maybe I'm just biased. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm buying at 5k. Yes, 5. Get your McDonald's hat. Alex Kupias, did they respond about the wristwatch stream for when? Alex Axel Kupias, did Mr. Daniel Keller not message you yet? I sent him your info, so he should have been shipping that to you. Game of Smoky Dan, repeat after me. Do you want fries with that order? I even changed my profile background to the McDonald's. Dude, I love this. I love this. Look at this. Dude, this cat can take a bite. Damn. Wait, what's he dipping that in? Is that the McRib? McRib sauce? Dude. Oh yeah, that looks good. So good. So good. AI McDonald's. Yeah, AI McDonald's. So good. So good. I love this meme. I love this one. Can't sleep? Same. Max Voltage. What's up, man? Stocks lost 90% in 1929. Just saying. Max. Oh my god. Max. I mean, if Bitcoin goes to 25k, I'm taking out my HELOC and I'm buying, if 25k, how many Bitcoin? I could buy 4, 8, I can buy 12 Bitcoin with my HELOC. 12, that would be the generational buy of a lifetime. 12, I could buy 12 Bitcoin with that. Or should I just buy 12, I could buy $300,000 worth of XRP or Solana. No, that's too risky. Just 12. I could buy 12 Bitcoin with that. If Bitcoin goes that low, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll make the most degen play. I know everyone, you know, you should never use debt to buy crypto. But at that point, it's just like, dude. Not financial advice, but dude, like, if that wasn't a perfect time to buy. Max Months, hey, are you selling some miners on your shop soon again? Greets. Yes. I hadn't had any time to RedPandaMining.shop. I have not had any time to put the smaller miners that I want to sell on here yet. I will maybe later today or tomorrow. Just check back here and they'll be posted. You will also get a lovely Red Panda sticker and hollow Red Panda regular sticker and a Red Panda hollow sticker with it as well. I just got like $500 worth of Sticker Mule stickers. So everyone who gets something from me also gets stickers. Yeah. Mr. Mitchell, my miners just went into the red. As I am bullish long term. Same. I have just underclocked my rigs to minimize losses. Mr. Mitchell JR, that's a great plan. Yeah, undervolting your rigs. I mean, I could do the same thing, but I had majority of my GPUs pretty much at the efficient clocks that I wanted for Zealous, but I was still losing money. So, yeah. Max Months. All right, sweet. Thank you. Do you mind sending to Germany? No, sorry, Max Months. The shipping, if you buy from my website, it'll only work in North America. I'm sorry. I can't, there's no shipping options to Europe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've had too many troubles sending stuff to Europe and Asia. They've always gotten lost. So I can't, I'm sorry. Canada, shipping out of Canada just doesn't work these days. I don't know why. Sometimes works, but half the time I've already lost like 4 KS0 Pros when we were doing those giveaways. They just got completely stolen or broken or whatever. Smokey Dan, can I get some signed stickers? Make them out to eBay. Thanks, Smokey Dan. I don't have an eBay account. Jump change. John English Tech just got back from my shift at McDonald's. What are we buying? Dude, I can't. Dude, if you guys think Bitcoin's going to 25K, I can't even. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got 164 people here, 68 likes. I mean, the people are still into crypto mining, but man, it's rough. It's rough. Smokey Dan, I do, hence why I want them. Times are rough, and I already said I get more if I touched by you. Smokey Dan, just email me, Smokey Dan, email me your shipping address, and I will ship you stickers, man. Free of charge. You don't need to pay for them, man. You've done enough for me. You've made some amazing music for me, man. Just email me your shipping address. I'll send you all the stickers. John English Tech says we've tested 74K beautifully. If we go sideways now for a bit, not financial advice. Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Stocks are going up a bit, so Microsoft is going up today. It bounced. We're bouncing. That means Bitcoin's gonna bounce shortly after. Maybe this is the generational buy everyone's buying into right now. Who knows? Smokey Dan, sweet. About time. RedPandaMining. North Pole, fine. No, I can. I'm not shipping to the North Pole. You bastard. I need a hollow. Alta component. Email me a sticker. Alta component. Alta component. I'll send you a sticker too. Alta component. Send me your shipping address. Maybe I might have it already. I'm here for the music. Robert. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Is there anything else before we would stream for an hour and 20 minutes? Is there anything else you guys want to talk about other than the market? It was tanking, but now the market's coming back up. But is it going to sustain? I don't know. I mean, looking at the past month, it doesn't. I mean, is it a higher low or a lower high? If it is a higher low, if it's a lower high, that means it's bullish. If it's a higher low, no, if it's a higher low, that means it's bullish. If it's a lower high, that means it's bearish. Panda, let's talk about more hash rate testing videos. Schneids, good sir. I don't know what else to test, but we'll see what's coming up here soon. When are you buying all my GPUs? Nem, when they're pennies on the dollar, I'll buy them. Panda, I'll say 5090 hash rate testing. We did that already. We already did that. I'm the gentleman who gave me the 5090 to test. We did that already. Yeah, we did that. Good times. 5090 hash rate testing in Hive OS. Yeah, it was okay. It was all right. I don't want to burn mine. Okay, I don't want to burn my 5090. All right. Eric GBT, first time here. Awesome vibe. Oh, thanks, man. It was a fake 5090 box yesterday. How could I get a 5090 box with no 5090 in it? Tell me. All right. How is that possible? I'm a hip hop head, Ninja Kid. Yeah, I'm a metal head. I like metal. Solar. Get some solar and a solar power station. Standalone test for free mining. Jockwick Miner. Solar. I would love to get solar. It just doesn't make sense for me. I have massive trees around me, and maybe 260 days out of the year is rain and cloud. In rainy northwest. So I just no one in my area here has solar. It just doesn't make any sense unless, yeah, I'm surrounded by trees, so solar just doesn't work. Hydro. Well, my electrical rate is based on I'm on hydroelectric already. We have hydro up in Canada already. So, but I would love solar, man. Don't get me wrong. I would love to do solar. I have the roof for it as well. I just don't have much sun, man. Sun is very rare in the northwest here. Panda should get a wind turbine. It's not really windy here either. What else? How much money did you... Do you remember eBay scams 2021? Empty boxes. There's been people selling 4090s resealed in a box with missing CPUs. Yeah, Frogman, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. Panda got a 5090 without a die. I hope not. I haven't turned it on yet. Wind turbines. No, sorry, I did turn it on. Yeah, it's real. I got video out and everything. We all know you live in the bent pine forest where all the lumber companies get... Wind turbines suck and are worthless. I don't know. You can run a Nimbus node from one of those stationary bike pedal generators. Oh my god. Okay. Is there anything else, bros? Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? It's just... The whole thing for me now is just to weather the storm, basically. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the name of the game for a lot of you as well. Unless you guys have baller full-time jobs and you're making a lot of extra, income to buy in, then that's perfect. But my name of the game right now is just weather the storm. Hold. Continue on with what I got now, and yeah. Hobbyist Miner, welcome, good sir. Afternoon all. Hobbyist, good sir, welcome. Frogman, you unload your mini miners. Leo ones, Frogman, I still have them, but at this point I feel like I should unload them because they're pretty much not making much anymore. Aleo has pretty much gone down in the dumps. So at my 74 cents, it's making a couple bucks now, but it's getting rough, to say the least. It's getting rough. Last month, yeah, they're making like 20 bucks a day. Now they're down to $5 a day. So I knew this was coming. I totally called it. Not a great buy. These are not a great buy at the $2,000 price range. Yeah. I'm sure the prices are coming down. Like these are at best, $300 bricks. Jockrick Miner, yep, full-time job, nice. Diamond Cat Power Farms. No, I thought about getting the bite thingy with Doge cards. That thing does not make anything. I mean, why don't you just get, you just get a mini Doge miner. That's going to be more efficient than the bite miner. What's the Gold Shell website? How much is this bite thing? I Here it is. Yeah, dude. I would rather, dude. I would rather get the, okay, 353. Okay, I mean that's half price of a mini Doge, but I mean the hash rate is so small. The hash rate is so small compared to what you could buy. Yeah, it's not. This is only cool for people who are like like nobody that's into mining. Like nobody like. It's a cool little showpiece on your desk. Sure, but personally, would I buy one of these? No. Personally, no. I'd rather spend my money elsewhere. I'd rather spend my monies elsewhere. Hobbyist Miner says gold shell bite is for brand new miners looking to learn and test out mining as a proof of concept stage. No one established. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's even then I wouldn't even buy it as a new miner. I'd rather go buy a mini Doge at that point, or some Doge miner off Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or something for the same price or cheaper, and get like triple, 4, 5, 6 times more the hash rate. I get it, it's cool, but man, 300, I guess $400 after all said and done. If you want to waste power, get an L3 Plus for the next to nothing. He's a pirate. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Hobbyist Miner, I'm recommending it to a brother-in-law asking me what to try, as it's easy to set up, low watts. They won't bother me about setup. Actually, dude, the setup of that bite is actually pretty difficult. No. That dude, the bite is actually not easy. The easiest thing to set up is gonna be like the mini Doge, like these small box miners. You're gonna give him a hot. He's gonna have a fun time setting this up. It's so bad. It's dude, the software is so bad. So bad, but we'll see. Maybe it's gonna get better. I don't know. I don't think so. We'll see. Chump change. Jesus Christ. Sell me this pen. Byte is atrocious in every way. No Ethernet means you're screwed from. I mean, at that point, I mean, Wi-Fi is okay. You're not, unless you're gonna try and solo mine. Although all those bit axes are Wi-Fi as well, so I don't. As long as it can find and figure out the share within that 10-minute, like for Bitcoin, it's within that 10 minutes, then it's okay. Hobbyist, buy anything other than GPUs during the dip? Hobbyist Miner, I honestly, I haven't seen any prices drop. I haven't. ASIC prices haven't dropped. I just haven't. I haven't seen any ASIC miners drop at all. I want this though. This would be nice. AlphaPex DG2 June delivery. Okay, that's still a couple months away. Maybe not. Maybe. I mean, I haven't. The Bitcoin ASIC prices they just haven't dropped yet. I haven't seen anything drop. Really, realistically. Order me 1 2. Thanks for the gift. Hobbyist Miner, you're on your own. You're on your own, bro. I bought some helium and KDA miners. I disconnected a long time ago, but there's a good place to dispose of them. They are safe. Just throw them in trash. Seems like maybe a hazard. Family Man Dano. I mean, there are some people who still buy those things, so you could try to sell them. Yeah, I haven't seen anything. Nothing has dropped. I mean, the prices are staying really the same. I haven't seen anything else. Yeah. Ninja Kid, isn't there a website you can see visual representation of mining hardware prices over time? Yes, that would be miningnow.com. So you go, let's just say we check out a S21 XP. Great example. You can see price trends. So over the past year, S21 XP back in December a couple months ago was maybe hovering around 67.50. But now an S21 XP is hovering around 59.10. So it's dropped down. You can see the price trend here of any ASIC miner. Smokey Dan, I hear you can't even give them away. Sometimes they don't even turn up. Isn't that right? Smokey Dan, that's right. That's right. Alta component. I have 9 running with 4 more to set up. You have 9 bit axes, Alta component? Holy smoke, man. Ninja Kid, you just had to scroll down. I didn't see that bit. Yeah. Mining Now has one of the best metrics out of any website that I've seen. It's pretty good. I like it a lot. Seal Miner A2. Seal Miner. Interesting. Okay, all right, Rizzo 529, weren't you giving away a bidax or something? Yeah, we're doing that every week, Rizzo. That'll be we're gonna do one in a video this week, and then next week will be in a live stream. Yes. Bitcoin's going back down. We're at 79, we're at 78 now. As a pirate, whoever wants a bidax, just buy one. They're like 150 or something. Yeah, dude, I've had a lot of people buy bidax. I've been seeing through my account here. Had over 315 people order these bidaxes, and still getting sales to this day. People are buying them like crazy through pleb source. Let's go to their site here. A lot of people. A lot of people have been buying them. A lot of people. Plebsource.com. There it is. Oh, what's this? They added this. What the hell is this? Nerd Miner V2. Ah, this is a little tiny USB thing. 78 kilohash. That is so small. So very small. Yeah. Hobbyist miner. Pleb source ships mad fast. Wow. Yeah, they do. They ship extremely fast. Extremely. They're from Texas, so yeah. And these ones are good too. Pleb source has one of the best bidaxes because they also have the extra 4-pin for an extra fan. They have another 4-pin 4-pin for the for a 120 mil fan or whatever. So 5-volt fan. So it's pretty good in that way. A lot of the other bidaxes don't have that. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's it. That's it, bros. That's it. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else? Anything else, bros? I got mine quickly with code RPM for 15 bucks off. Was 151 to the door, brand new. Yeah, they have the best price. Yeah, they got the best price. Still mostly mining on VIPTC. Hobbyist miner, yes. Majority of all my big boy ASICs right now are going into USDT. Hobbyist miner. I'm going for that income. Basically, my ASICs now are for my bills. I've had enough of mining and holding. at my risk management, you know, looking at how much cash I have, how much cash reserves I have, I now have to, and how much income that I'm generating, I have to go now to profit. just to weather the storm, basically. I'm not willing to sell my crypto at these lower prices, you know. I'm not gonna sell all my bags that I've been mining for the past couple years into nothing. No, I'm not gonna do that. So I've basically switched my everything into profit making. Yeah. Hobbyist miner, take those profits, man. Yeah, that's the name of the game now. Yeah, I mean, sure, if I had another full-time job, or, you know, I was able to sell out and get more coin sponsorships, or, you know, exchange sponsorships where I get emails about them like every other week, I could do that, and I can make more money that way, and then I can continue to mine and hold. But you know, I don't want to risk with what I have now and you know, sell out. Essentially, I'm not gonna sell out. Vosk demoed the new Bidax. Yeah, I have one of those new Bidax hexes coming. Hex plus or whatever. Yeah, that should be interesting. It's expensive though. It's kind of expensive. I mean, at that point you could probably buy 2 Nano 3S's for the same thing, but I get it. They're expensive to make. I get it. Okay. Anything else, bros? Anything else? Let's see. The stocks are pumping up today. The rebound is real. Yeah, I wonder if Bitcoin's rebounding as well. United Health. What's United Health today? PetroChina is down 15%. Alibaba, Tencent, dude. ICBC, dude. These China companies, China banks, China oil going down hard today. Jocker Miner, cloud mining is a scam. Bitcoin cloud mining, anyone? Yeah, Jocker Miner, that's a scam, bro. Scam. Big scam. Lukewarm mining, it's like $100 in board components, not including chips. Jesus, no wonder. I looked into manufacturing them myself. Yeah, that's why they're expensive. 550 plus doesn't make sense at that price. Yeah, all the component. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. Remind people that cloud mining is a scam. As a pirate, cloud mining is a scam. Yes. What will you be listing on that website? A path? I don't. A bunch of small miners. A bunch of small ones. Alibaba down 8%. Hermes down 6%. Dude, what's up today? Palantir. What's Palantir? Broadcom, who bought VMware. All right, looks like they're up. They're a networking company. Nvidia is up. Bank of America, Facebook, Amazon, Qualcomm, ServiceNow. What the hell is ServiceNow? JP Morgan Chase is up 2%. Silver, Walmart, Toyota is up to 1.5%. Nice. What else, bros? What else? What the hell are people here? We got 158 people here, 87 likes. Smash the like, bros. Happy Monday. Happy Red Monday. Happy Black Monday. ServiceNow is the huge corporate ticketing system. What the hell is that? Ticketing system for what? Rude puts, Flux is up. I mean, a little bit. If you zoom out, it's technically way down, but I get it. It's up a little bit. Palantir, Jarrett is RVing. Palantir does big data analytics based out of Denver. Ah, interesting. We use it in our company for IT tickets. Oh, interesting. Okay. I thought people use like Zendesk. Zendesk was like a huge, like, wasn't that like the huge like open source ticketing system? I don't think it's open source anymore, or like, you know, help desk or whatever. Lukewarm Mining would have to do MOQ 35. That would be around 9k in parts to manufacture. Ah, that's why. I see. All right, well. Okay, bros. Well, we've been streaming for an hour and 40 minutes, almost hitting up 2 hours. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Anything else? Ask me anything. Otherwise, keep on keeping on. At your risk tolerance, I guess, and how much money you're making, and your risk assessment, risk management. Looking at everything that you have. What's your plans? You know, are you DCAing in? Are you buying in? You're gonna, you know, wait it out. What's everyone's plan? Delta, when are you doing 3080 salad? Wash the 3080s next stream. Forest, yeah, I need to work on that. They got broken CMP 10210s from the boys. Lukewarm Mining. Ooh. All the component. Appreciate you, Panda. Stay the course. All the component. I'm staying the course, man. Though my current situation, in my current financial situation, it's changing up a bit. You know, I'm not gonna risk, you know, complete annihilation. I gotta manage my risk. So, you know, I'm sure, you know, within this year, things will hopefully look up. But if it doesn't, then, you know, that's why I'm, you know, I gotta plan for the worst, right? And I think everyone else here has to plan for the worst. Like, make sure you always have, you know, cash reserves. You know, you need to have a safety net, you know, in case anything happens. You know, everyone says, you know, have at least 3 months, you know, saved up, cash ready. I'm more like I have like a year saved. I always have like a year. You never want to have that, you know, at the back of your mind. You know, if something goes wrong, you know, and you know you get laid off, or you can't make any money anymore. You know, you always gotta have that, you know, that cash reserve. You know, it's just a safety net, right? It's always good to have that safety net. Bro, what website are you using there for stocks? This is called companiesmarketcap.com. I have a feeling it's the same. I don't know who owns this website, but same as like CoinMarketCap, but it's Companies Market Cap. And you can see Bitcoin in here too. It just sees Bitcoin relative to all the other assets, gold, you know, stocks, Bitcoin, silver, you know. It's really cool. It's really cool to see. It's really cool just to look at this, just to see how everything else is doing, right? Just remember, there's always plan B for when you forget to pull out into Smoky Dam. Dad, god damn it. Jock McMiner, is there any gold in your portfolio? Zero. Jock McMiner, I have zero gold. I have no metal. I've never gotten into any metal. Never. I don't really know anything about it. I'm not boomer. I'm not boomer enough to get into gold or silver. Granted, I'm mostly in real estate, but judging by my like asset portfolio of everything, I'm 84% of the pie is in real estate for me. Most of my money is in real estate. Physical. Yeah. Land is extremely, you know, land is finite, you know, it's scarce, you know. So land always has value, right? Land always has value. It's there. We don't have a lot of it, you know. I mean, we have a lot of it, but in bigger cities, you know, more expensive cities, you know, land is extremely expensive. So yeah, I bought my first place like 14 years ago, and the value of that place has gone up like 3x, almost 4x. And then I bought another place like 5-6 years later. That place has gone up maybe 2 to 3x already. And then my other place, the place I'm living in now, has almost gone up almost 2x after the past couple of years. Almost 2x. So real estate in my area has been extremely valuable. It's always been, it's been real good for me. Granted, real estate I don't think is great for everyone. It really depends where you live. I live in an area where real estate here it's quite inflated. We live on the coast here. Trade is high. A lot of people from China come here, buy up all the property. It's extremely high. Like the value of all the properties near me, and you know, in this area where I live, it just keeps climbing. It just keeps going. So yeah, it just keeps going. Just keeps going. I think real estate. It just depends where you live. If you live in the middle of nowhere, I don't think real estate may not be that great for you. But if you live in like places and if you've gotten in early, obviously, I mean, that's the name of the game. If you get in early, buying property it's obviously a big expense. It's huge to get in, right? And your mortgage is, yeah, depending on when you got in. I could talk about real estate. I could talk about it all day. There's a lot more to it. It's not easy. Luckily for me, I've had very good luck with tenants and stuff. But you know, real estate, it's always been pretty good. But just depends where you live, you know. It just totally depends. Yeah, I should sell one of my places and buy Bitcoin. Dude, I wish. I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I got two. They're not making long. Mind, gamble, work. 3 steps to greatness. Mind, tech man. No gambling. No gambling. Don't forget those Nordic countries. I got 3 years in front of you. Outright. I've got 3 years before I finally own outright 2 properties. Jockbrick Miner, nice man. If everything goes to plan, I'm maybe 5 to 7 years. I'll own all my properties outright. Yeah, another 5 years. I should own everything outright, and so I'll have, yeah, my assets. I should be okay. Ninja Kid, when are you gonna set up your GeoNet? Such a great deepen project. You don't need to dox yourself on the map, as you can show different locations to your home. Ninja Kid, I'm getting that thing, I think, pretty soon. It should be coming in pretty soon. And yeah, I'm gonna hook that up and see how it goes. Let's see. Techman, when casino? RedPandaMining, never. Techman, I've lost way too much money going to the casino. Yeah, no more gambling. No more. No more. What if Panda started mining gold? Yeah, I don't think so. Little time mining. I don't think so. Panda, you're in Canada. Probably good hold up. Probably good to hold up there. Yeah, we'll see. I think about this all the time. You know, I could sell everything that I have and I could like retire in like a country like Vietnam, or, you know, some South Asian country, or I could retire. Like, you know, a bowl of soup or just food over there is like 50 cents, 30 cents US. Like the food over there is so cheap and so healthy and so good. It's like so good. Like I would love to retire there. granted, their infrastructure, power, water is not so great, but everything else, fire, food, doing activities, travel, it's all so easy and nice. I would love to just retire. I would just love to retire over there. I would love to. Yeti, I could sell all my BTC and retire. Yeti, give me a Bitcoin, bro. What are you doing? Give me some of that. Just kidding. Ace K, win poker game. I don't even, yeah, dude, when's the next poker? I don't know. I'm down for that. I could sell half digested ducks every day. Yeah. Techman, hey, Techman, it's good. Listen. It's good, all right? Smoky Dan, so we know the feet pics, but when hand modeling videos and pics, aren't you waiting for the thumb to heal up? Smoky Dan, yeah, my thumb's healed up already. Chump change, I talk about that with the wife all the time. If we just sell everything up here and move to Lake, Texas, we could buy an entire street. Yeah, dude, exactly. Chump change, exactly, man. Like, you can, dude, property is worth, like, you can retire to so many different areas. The pirate, you can't retire. You belong to us, the viewers. The pirate, I would still continue my YouTube channel. I would just convert it to Red Panda traveling. I'd turn into a travel vlogger. Oh, dude, I would love that. I would love to do that. Get me out of this IT stuff. Get me out of hardware right now. And into sunny Bahamas or sunny pastures. Chump change XD, in Vietnam you could buy an entire town. Yeah, literally. Dude, people retire in, like, you know, Bali, Indonesia as well. Dude, Bali, dude, it's so amazing over there. I traveled there 5 years ago. Super nice over there. Yeah, I've been to Japan, I've been to Taiwan, I've been to Vietnam, I've been to Indonesia, I've been to a lot of South Asian countries. I guess is Taiwan considered South Asian? Taiwan would be, I think, my ultimate place to live. It's traveling, food, living, infrastructure, everything is perfect in Taiwan. It's actually, and food is cheap too. Not as cheap as Vietnam, but it's cheap and it's good quality food. Taiwan is quite amazing. Next video, Panda in the Bahamas mining with a Bidax Gamma using a Jackery battery and a 100-watt solar panel. Dude, I have one of those Jackery batteries. It's not a Jackery, but it's something else. And I have a solar panel thing, but I don't get any sun. I don't have any sun right now. Jump change. It's cheap because they only let the food halfway develop before you eat it, you nasty bastard. Listen, it's not like that all the time, okay? Jump change, listen. If you just went there once and tried it, you would love it, all right? Listen, food is amazing over there, okay? Taiwan is all GMO food. And MSG. Definitely a bit of MSG, but it's okay. MSG is okay. It's not as bad as all the preservatives in North America, all right? ETC POW up nicely. No way. There's no way. There's no way. Okay. Saying ETC POW is up nicely is like saying like Chia is gonna go back up to $1,300 again. Dude, do you guys remember when ETC POW was way up here and then it just, dude, I remember, dude, I just kept, every time I got a payout from those ETC nodes, I just kept selling. Every single payout. I sold a lot of it up here, all the way down. And then I shut off my VMs. I shut off those nodes after like here. I have not looked at them since. They're off. Everything's off. Red Panda Travel. Dude, I would love that, man. I would love that. Jump Chain says, do you remember when you single-handedly ruined that entire project from one video? I did not ruin that project, okay? My video did not ruin that project. Did it really? I don't think... ETC, pal. Red Panda Mining. Where's that video? Where is that video? I don't even know where it is. I don't even know what it was called. I don't even know where that is. And you get to learn Mandarin. I understand Mandarin, Eric GPT. I can understand, but I can't speak. Most of you know I'm like half Chinese, so. You need to do a mukbang video and have a Red Panda poutine. Techman, that sounds horrible. That sounds terrible. Alrighty, bros. That's it. That's it. Techman, Yeti, check your DM and tell me, should I retire? Alright, Yeti, let me see here. Yeti, there's no way. Yeti. Yeti. Yeti, I'm your best friend. Yeti. I will do anything you want. I'm your best friend, okay? Listen. What? Anything you want. So funny. Should I retire, Red Panda? Yes. Yeti, yes. Yeti, I don't even know what you're doing here, Yeti. What are you even doing here? Just retire. They're like, unless you love what you do, then that makes sense, but just retire. Family Man Dano, how'd you come up with the Red Panda name? Family Man Dano, I just like red pandas. That's it. That's really how I made my name, and I just put mining at the end of it. Yeah. Yeah, are you gonna retire? Better stay busy. Douglas Ian. Okay, bros, we've been streaming for over 2 hours. I appreciate all of you. That was fun to hang out and talk with you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Keep on keeping on. Stay strong. And stay mining if you can. If you can. I know not everyone can, but peace, bros. Take care. Take care. Hit that like on the way out. Yeti, just send me one, Yeti. Just send me one. That's all I want. Thank you, sir. I don't even have one, so I appreciate you. All right, peace out. Peace out, bros. Have a great day. Peace, peace, peace.
You belong to niche. Oh, Red Panda, come on through. Send me that sweet GPU. I've been waiting, won't you see? Give it up and set me free. You got fur, I crave silicone. Stripes and spots you're chilling on. Living life in perfect harmony while my frames die in agony.